All right, for hip clocks, this is a really great hip mobility and strengthening exercise. So what we're gonna do is start out in what we call the figure 4 position. So my bottom leg is gonna be folded underneath. This leg is gonna stay still the entire time. My top leg is going to be the working side for this exercise. What I'm gonna do is whatever leg is on top and straight, I can place my opposite hand on the floor, just a little added support. And what I'm gonna do is lift this leg off of the floor, start to sweep it out to the side, bend my knee so that I can keep that foot traveling to the back side. And as I kick my leg back behind me, I'm gonna reach my same side hand forward, kind of as a counterbalance to help me float this back leg off of the floor, which I've been keeping it off of the floor this whole time. And then I swing it right back around to that front position. What we're working, which you'll feel if you're doing these alongside with me, are all of these muscles that control our hip in terms of its rotation and pulling it out to the side. So for a lot of us, these muscles are greatly undertrained, and you're gonna feel that this exercise is much, much tougher than you may be expecting. As we get better with this exercise, I do wanna do a couple of things. The first is I wanna work on trying to keep my torso from leaning to the side. So the more I can keep myself tall, the more these muscles on my hip have to work to keep my foot off of the floor. I'll still lean forward as I kick the leg back, but when the leg is out to the side, I really want to avoid leaning to the side because that's just making it easier for these muscles right here to work, right? So that's our first way that we want to make these tougher. The next way we can make these tougher is give ourselves an object that we have to lift over. So same setup as before, but now as I bring my foot around, I don't just have to keep it off the floor, I have to get it all the way up and over that block each and every repetition, not only on the way back, but on the way to the front as well. With this exercise, if you get super advanced, the way that we make this exercise the hardest is we take away that support hand. So now I have to use my abdominals to try and fight to keep my torso upright. I can also try and fight the block if I'm extra crazy. But with this exercise, try to chain the reps together as much as you can and keep that working leg up in the air the entire set. In the beginning, if you're getting a lot of cramping, just pop yourself into a 90-90 position and roll your knees side to side. That'll help stretch these muscles out. But as you get better, really try to hold on and keep that leg off of the floor until you're done all of the repetitions on that side. Then you can take a break before doing the other side.